The worst feeling is when your deck just won't fan like it used to. Thankfully, there's fanning powder, but you need to apply it correctly. So in this tutorial series, I'll be going over a few beginner-friendly cardistry classics that work particularly well for applying fanning powder. So for part 3 of this series, we have the overhand shuffle, but it's going to be a bit different. It's going to be a single card overhand shuffle. And the point is that so you can apply the fanning powder evenly across all of the cards, as opposed to doing an overhand shuffle in clumps where you might not spread the fanning powder as evenly. So going into it here, it helps if you're familiar with an overhand shuffle already, but the mechanics are a little bit different. The way that you hold the deck is pretty similar. You're gonna have your thumb at the base here, and I have it sort of towards the top edge, and your other 3 fingers are gonna be on the other side. And you're gonna open up your hand to receive the cards, but instead of dropping a chunk of packets, you're going to use your thumb to slide off a single card. Okay, so it's the pressure of your thumb sliding off a single card there. So you wanna have the deck loosely held, as I have it in my right hand here. And that allows you to slide off that single card. And then I usually don't bring the deck too far above the packet in my left hand, just to kind of keep it pretty clean. Notice how I have my pinky also at the bottom, so that's supporting all of these single cards that are being peeled off of the deck here. So how you don't want to do it, if you're familiar with a regular overhand shuffle, you kind of drop a chunk of cards like that. Notice how I'm not using my thumb at all in this case. That's a regular overhand shuffle, so you want to do the single card shuffle. And what that does is that it just spreads the fanning powder evenly across all of the cards. So sometimes when you apply the powder, you can clump up on some of the faces or the backs. And this is just one way to ensure that you get a nice even coating of the fanning powder across all of the cards. So again, the pinky at the back there is really helpful. And then you can just add a little bit of speed once you get pretty comfortable, but that's about how it works. As always, the deck is available at squareupcards.com. You can also pick up some fanning powder while you're there if you like it. If you've never heard of fanning powder before, I absolutely recommend it. It is life-changing. All right, have a good one.